Hello? Hello? Oop. How's the internet been? I don't know. We're about to find out today. We're playing another exciting game today of Does My Internet Hate Me? We won't know until it happens. Because it's pretty much impossible for me to tell unless I do like a ping tracking thing. Oh, if it's actually going to cut out on me or not. So I usually just use streaming as the test, even though it annoys me, but it's like the most consistent way to tell if there's something wrong. Okay. Yeah, Schrodinger's internet issues. It do be that way. You know you're up late when Jesse starts streaming. I'm actually starting early for my own time. I actually was gonna start like 2 hours ago, but I ended up just playing Koromon again for a little bit and then watching my dad beat Red Dead 2. Because he like just did the final mission. But now it is time for the video game. And hopefully my internet doesn't hate me. Because if it does, I'm gonna be very upset. And I'm gonna pretend like I remember what we were doing. How's Koromon? It's been fun. I've been enjoying it a lot. The I really like the pixel art for all the Koromon. Like the designs for them, like pretty much all of them are bangers. They're really good. And more or less mechanically it's been kind of fun. Put Koromon Nuzlocke win. I actually thought about that actually yesterday of maybe doing a Nuzlocke for stream, but like early Koromon is really hard. Like Koromon is much harder than I thought it would be. It's hard. And it involves a lot of grinding to be prepared for certain things in that game. And my dad really liked Red Dead 2. He loves it. He liked the first game as well, but he's not super invested in the story, which is unfortunate, but like gameplay-wise, he loves it. He's very much not a story person when it comes to video games. Been hyped over Monster Sanctuary? I don't think I've heard of that. The only other like Pokemon style game that I've played would be Temtem, and I really like Temtem a lot. I was playing that a lot with VIII. There's a lot of things I like in Temtem. We actually need to finish it, because that game's also really long. Okay, I think last time we stopped here. We were supposed to get our first assignment as a member of Seed. We're gonna figure out what that entails now. And probably fix my parties again, because this game hates me and has to re-junction everything. I don't remember where she told us to go. I'm gonna look at the directory again. The Metroidvania monster capture game where the mons you capture and raise also work as upgrades. That's interesting. Neat. I'll have to look that up. Oh, can I not? Hold on. This side? No? Houston, we have a problem. I don't know where to go. I don't remember. No, we have not played Triple Triad yet. How much do I like the original Doom and Warhammer 40k? I like both. I'm pretty sure you're about to mention the Warhammer 40k like Doom style game. I think Sam sent it to me, or like an article about it to me recently. Let's see. I don't know how much drive I have to try Triple Triad yet. We might at some point. I just don't know when. Yeah, when in doubt, run around aimlessly. I need to start writing this shit down, dude. We literally just did this yesterday and I don't remember. Yeah, like an end stream, like, journal to keep track of everything. We'll find it. There's only so many places it can be. Oh, you can just come in here again? Okay. Huh. Alright. I really wish I could use the directory because I don't remember where everything is. I know the training area is to the right. The dorm's north. Exit south. I don't remember everything else, but I can't use it anymore. Yeah, 2-hour limit, channel points redeemed, take notes, remember what you're doing, play the video game. Oh, let's just look around. Need to familiarize myself with this whole place anyway. I'm gonna speed this up just to save a little bit of time. Okay, this is the doctor's office. Zoom zoom. Then this one is cafeteria? Maybe? Oh? Oh no, this is the, like, entertainment area. Okay, more free money. Yeah, the speed up run is really funny. I'm just doing it to save a little bit of time because I'm just trying to learn very quickly how to navigate this place again. It is the cafeteria. We go anywhere else? Okay. Grinding monk in between days and turns out, oh boy, I can see why Drake likes that job. You mean monk in 14? It's amazing. It feels incredible. The blitz system is so fun. It should be... that's the parking lot. This is the training area. And this is the library. What if we go outside? No? There we go. Aha! I found it! One more minute. Oh! This is Elle. We actually got all our normal outfits on now. It's like taking so much time to get over here. Made it! Keyboards are prohibited within garden. Have you forgotten? Oops, sorry. This is really cool. It may come in handy in, on a seed mission someday. We'll be the judges of that. Give me that! Confiscate it. All of you are members of Seed, but nevertheless you're still students at this garden. Furthermore, because you are seeds, you must set an example to all others and abide by the garden's rules. Understood? You must become a narc. Well, about your first mission. You are to go to Timber. There you will be supporting a resistance faction. That is your mission. A member of the faction will contact you at Timber Station. This person will talk to you and say, the forests of Timber sure have changed. At this time, you must reply, but the owls are still around. That is the password. Just follow the faction's orders. Just 3 of us? correct. That is only how many people can fit in a party at a time. We have agreed to do this mission for very little money. Normally, we would never accept such requests, but enough talk about that. Well then, Squall, you are the squad leader. Use your best judgment based on the situation. Zell and Selfie, you are to support Squall and give your all to carry out the faction's plans. Cool. Are they set up still? Probably not. Okay, he is. And she is still. Okay. Yep, she has Shiva. He should have Ifrit, I think. Yes. Squall deleter. Alright, let me see. Draw GF item, magic, draw. Draw GF item, okay. I'm gonna change squalls really quick. Change item to that. It's me. The guy that plays the Final Fantasy games. That one guy, you know, super detailed. That's me. Does she have one still? What do you have? Siren? I'm gonna keep it equipped on her for now, in case something pops up. I think Squall has, Shiva... No, he has Quetzalcoatl. I can't believe it, it's him! Yeah, I'm not gonna unequip it because I don't have to sift through fixing her crap right now. And if anything, if we need to, like, grind up a level on one that's, like, kind of out of the party for a bit, we can do that. It's not that big a deal. I just want to know where all of it is. Oh, and Squall. I forgot to give you this. It's a cursed item, but if one with power uses it, it should be of great help. The magical lamp. That is like the lamp from... Which one is it? One of the old games had a magic lamp. And the magic lamp was for... summoning? I don't remember. You should save your game before using it. That's usually a bad sign. Oh no, we're gonna do it. I just need to save my game first. Okay. What does the funny lamp do? Hee hee. What's the worst thing that could happen? It's just a lamp. Mm-hmm. Diabolos? What? He's from 8? What? Ow. I did not know he was from 8. I'm not gonna lie, Chief, I thought he was original. Gravity! And he gives Demi. I still have no idea how to do that. Shit. I doubt Demi works on him, but like, funny if it did. It does. All right. He's doing the thing. Demi is like, essentially halves your current HP. At least that's how it worked in the old games. So like this should only do like about 16, 17, or okay, 9. All right, whatever. Good enough. Okay, I think I finally figured out how that LB works. Perfect. Oh no, he's casting magic. Tricks this thing with the 21-3 sub, I appreciate it. Ayo, Dragon Ball? Oh, that's so cool. Honestly, I really like that monk LB. That's really fun. Did. No, don't do it! I just pressed him! I don't know if this is gonna do a lot of damage. Over 100? Oh, I'll take that. All right. That did a lot more than I thought it would. This should kill him. Or come really fucking close. If I've been keeping track of his HP correctly, but I'm not sure. There he goes. Take damage. Pretty good. Okay, he's a lot more health than I thought he did. Alright, I'm gonna speed up Shiva, because fuck this shit. Noise warning. Hey, yo. Alright. I'll take that. Hey, OJ. All failed. Ouchie. Either Demi doesn't do what I think it does, or he has way more health than I think he does. Or both. Too much sleep, too weak. Hey, we did it! We did it! I don't know if I was supposed to do that yet, but we did it. Diabolos' card. Yeah, like the first demi was like 3k. That's why I thought it's like, well, he's probably really low now. And then I thought most of the summons would do it, but hey, hell yeah. I don't know if I was supposed to be able to do that, but here we are now. So what does he have? HP magic to hit. Ability times 3. Alright. Oh, yo, he has Dark Side? And Mug? That's sick. That's awesome, dude. I genuinely had no idea he was from this game. That's so cool. Cuts encounter rate by half. Good lord, dude. Find status magic item. Refine status magic from an item. Time space magic from an item. HP. Well, that's cool. Yeah, the space between him and Siren. Well, alrighty then. I guess I'll just spam a bunch of cures because we have them. I did get a couple Demi. I probably should have gotten more Demi. But it's probably fine. Who has it? Okay, we have one Demi on him. And we have literally one Demi. Perfect. We have exactly one. A scrap of Demi. I imagine we'll probably find more later. I really hope it wasn't just Diabolos, but I'll deal with it now. Because I kind of don't want to redo that fight later. Obviously be higher level, but then we have to keep drawing and all that fun stuff. Wait. Okay. I read the, like, area of the name, like, Balam Alcald Plains. I read it as Alucard Plains. Okay. So we need to get to Timber, and I have no idea how to do that, so let's check the town. Wait. I want to talk to the shop. Can I not? Apparently not. All right. We have a few tents already. We have ammo for some things, so I don't understand that. Here's what we'll do. We'll buy Phoenix Downs, we'll buy a couple of these, couple of these. I will buy one ammo of each because I'm curious what this does. Is it like an equipable thing for like Squall, but I have no idea how I'd do it. I have no idea. That will probably come up at some point, but we'll figure that out. Train to Timber is here. 3,000 gil for one ticket. I don't have enough money. I think I just went under 3,000. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Game, am I a joke to you? Oh, I'm 60 gil off. You hate to see it. Hate that thing. Actually, what I might do before we go to Timber, I might go back in the cave and just very quickly draw a bunch of fucking magic. And I just remembered we don't get we don't get money from fights. Gotta wait till Friday to get paid. HPJ. Suna's almost, good lord, like 100 health gain. All right, let's go very, very quickly. Whoop, whoop. Let's go very quickly. Attempt to gather magic. I think this thing only has cure. Let's go scan as well. Got a couple of these. At least this is much faster than trying to grab Demi off of fucking Diabolos. I mean, at least that's the good part about the way the draw stuff works, is that everybody has it, right? So essentially you're tripling how fast you can actually get the magic you need. Imagine if only, like, Squall could do it or some shit, that'd suck. And then you have to spread all the magic that he gathers to everybody else. Now that would be pain. Money! Alright. Well, we have enough money for the thing now. However, we need magic. Time to gather magic. Do this very quickly so we know that we are prepared when we go to timber. Oops. Big bat. Big funny bat. There he is. Now. I mean, at least the rate at which you get, like, a gill just kind of passively is not super long. I thought it would take much longer, but it doesn't seem to take very long. Apply for a student loan. Yeah, but who in Garden is gonna pay off my student loan debt? I want to figure out how to get more money passively. I think someone in chat yesterday mentioned that there was like a way to do it. I just don't know what. I just assume it's gonna happen as we do things. Oh, no more space. We did get Thing from Sid. I did fight Thing, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I know it's based on the rank, but like the test thing is what I don't understand. Is it like something that just is gonna happen naturally? Do I have to go similar for it? Like, that's what I'm curious about. It's an option in my menu. I'm telling you, man, got the memory of a goldfish. Okay. Tutorial. Oh, there it is. To take a written test to raise your seed rank. Okay. And we got plenty of stuff. Okay, I think we're good. I think that literally took like maybe 5 minutes. I'm not even fully capped out either, but at least we got plenty. See, now, not having the fast forward thing back in the day, I can imagine why people fucking hated this, but Honestly, even if I had done it without the fast thing, I probably wouldn't have needed to grind all the way to cap, just at least to have enough stockpiled, you know? And you get a decent amount every draw, too, so it's not too bad. Okay. Keep hitting the wrong pause button. Alright, now. To begin the seed written test, will you take the level 1 test? Sure. Draw command extracts magic from enemies. Yes. GF stands for Garden Fighter. I'm gonna go with no. There are a total of 8 elemental attributes. I mean, it's 50-50. I'm trying to think of what they consider. Oh, okay, well, I guess I hit it on accident. Never mind. In battle, the higher strength stat causes more physical damage. Yes. HPJ is a junction ability. I mean, it's a passive ability. Yes. Can't assign specific abilities for your GF to learn. You can, actually, so that is untrue. No. You can't assign specific abilities for your GF to learn. No, because you can. Magic uses MP. No. You can name your GF. Yes. You can wear protective gear. From what I can tell, no. What do you mean you failed? I missed one question? Oh my god. You have to pass 100? Yes. No. Yes. 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 No. No. Yes. No. You have to level up with AP. Yes? No. Got it. Dude, I play video games to not have to think about school shit. Even though I'm not in college anymore, but like, now I have to take exams while playing the video game. What is this? It's too real now. Level 2 test. Raise your vitality by junctioning magic. Yes. Puzzle weapon is the gauntlet. No. You can stock drawn magic. Yes. The action taken while poison causes damage. There's no damage you take. There is no damage if you take no action. I actually don't know how poison works in this game. I assume it's just a dot, but like, I'm gonna go with no. Being hit by a physical attack removes confusion. In the old games it did. Oh no. Okay, I know it's... Is it Renzo? No, is it Renzo Kukin or Kenzo Kukin? Now it's changing one letter, I think, and now I don't remember. Shit. I think it's... Fuck. I think it's Renzo Kukin. Fuck. The junction magic, you need a matching junction ability for the stat you want to junction. Junction magic, you need a matching junction ability to... Yes. Yes. Up signifies junction ability? What does that even mean? Buzzword, buzzword, buzzword. I have no fucking idea. I'm gonna go with yes. The 8 elements are fire, ice, thunder, poison, earth, sorcery, wind, and holy. The one that sticks out to me is sorcery. That seems a little weird. Holy kind of makes sense. There's a limit to how much magic you can draw from monsters. Yes. Fuck. We got an 80 though. The question is, what did I get wrong? Ah! It is Renzakuken. I knew it was an R. I don't think we're using sorcery. Hold on. Yeah, sorcery isn't one. It's water. Yeah, the one that was missing was water. So it's fire, ice, thunder, earth, poison, wind, water, holy. Yeah, junction ability. Okay. So that was right, I think. What did I miss? Here's a retarded by junction. Yes. No. Yes. This one I don't know. I don't know how poison works in this game. The fuck is sorcery? It's from Dark Souls. I feel like they wouldn't change poison. I don't know. The way this is worded is weird. I'm pretty sure I said no last time. I'm gonna say yes. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. Okay. So, I think this is a trick question. So, there is no limit to how much magic you can draw from a monster. Technically, no. Other than, I guess, drawing the GF from it, because we did it on the one boss. Like, there's a limit to how much you can stock, but a limit to how much you can draw. I don't think so. Hey! He's gaming. Potions can restore a GF's HP. A normal potion can't. I think you need the specific item for it. Magic can only be acquired by drawing from enemies. See. Yes? No. No? Because there's the fountain things. Because you can get magic from those too. Selfie's weapon is a nunchuck. I'm sorry, nunchaku. Yes, I think. They look like nunchucks to me. You only need money to remodel your weapon. You can remodel your weapon? What? Bro, spoilers? I have no fucking idea. Literally couldn't tell you. I'm just gonna say yes for now. Whoever strikes the finishing blow in a battle receives the most XP. I've never paid attention to the XP, and now I'm paranoid. Oh no. Did he explain that? Bullshit, Cypher explained that. No fucking way. Okay, well, he did bring up XP at one point. And I just wrote it off because Cypher's a dick. But I kind of regret my decision not paying attention to him now. I'm gonna say yes. GF also have levels. The higher their levels, the stronger their attacks. I don't actually know if that's how that works, but I'm gonna say yes. Signifies command ability. Yes. Party member can have up to 5 character... Wait. To 5 character and party abilities. can have up to, I mean, starting off you can, but you can have more than that. I think it's like 7. It's 7? It's the 3 from the command abilities, and then 4 on the others, I think, if you have enough GF passives. Because up to implies that's the limit, so no. Command abilities must be set to be used in battle, yes. AP means action points. I'm pretty sure it means ability points. Fucking son of a bitch. Alright. Potions can restore. No. Magic can only be acquired. No. Yes. What did I say for this last time? I don't remember. I think I said yes. I'm gonna say no. Yes. 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 No. Yes. No. Got him. Rank 8, baby. My rule of C's get degrees does not apply to this test. It's A's or get your ass out of my classroom. Alright. Only Squall can use a gunblade. No, because Cypher can too. Attack magic can be used against party members. Yes, I learned that the hard way. There is an ability that allows you to make magic from items. Yes. Higher vitality reduces physical damage. I'm gonna say yes because I have no idea. Blue magic is learned by being attacked from a monster. I mean, in the old games, yes. Magic Dispel cures poison. No, because it'd be a Suna, I think. If you are KO'd with status change, but are revived after battle, the status change is removed. You're KO'd with status change, but are revived after battle, the status change is removed. Define status change, because if I have poison and I die, if I get rezzed... I think this is a trick question, because technically it's gone when you die. Don't do this to me. Don't. I see what you're doing, Bluebird. Don't do this. Not funny. Don't do that. No. I think this is a trick question. Is a monster that lives in the Balam Gardens Training Center? Yes. Swell's Gunblade causes more damage by pressing LT. No, it's RB. We stock up to 255 magic each. No. Shit fuck. Okay. Okay, this one might be the one I got, another one I got goofed, because technically it doesn't live there. It's just they keep them there. I don't know if that means that that's where they're from, which I doubt, but say no. 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 Shit. Okay. These questions are tricky, man, like, genuinely. See, this is another one I'm not quite sure. I don't really technically know what Vitality does. Because there's HP and I think Vitality's separate, but I don't know what it does. I'm gonna say no. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. No. Fuck. I keep changing too many answers. Okay. It might be the blue magic one. Thinking. I might need to write this down or keep notes of it. Because I could just sit here and play the guessing game the whole time, but I really want to see if I can kind of derive the idea of what they're trying to get at myself. I wonder if it's the blue magic one. I'm trying to think of which other one I would get wrong, but I'm not sure. Hey! I think it was the blue magic one, or whatever one I just changed. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention to my own answers. No real seed guesses. True. Signifies party ability. I don't remember, and we just looked at that screen like 2 minutes ago. Yes. You draw from party members. I've never tried. I've never tried. But I'm gonna say no. You can save your game anywhere. No. You influence an ability, some new abilities may appear. I have no idea. I'm gonna say no. Character ability must be set, otherwise it's useless. Yes. Higher the speed stat, the better your chances of using a limit break. No. Ability is something you learn by gaining XP. No, because it's all from the junction system. Under zombie, you succumb more easily to holy attacks. Yes, because you would become undead. Physical attack means harm caused by use of weapons like swords and guns. Yes. You can steal pipe from a Wendigo. What the fuck does that even mean? What does that even mean? Gotta throw that curveball in at the last second. I'm gonna say no. Shit. Oh boy. Okay, it was not party icon, it was character icon. No. 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 Yes? Oh my god. Alright. Okay. Sure, why not? I'm gonna pretend like I'm learning things. Oh, you can actually review your test? Oh no, you have to like take it again. Shit. What happened? That's funny. Watch one of the tests and be like, what was the answer to question 7 in fucking test 2 or some shit like that. Some dumb crap like that. Oh my god. I can see it happening already. Those weapons are gloves. Yes. You can still summon GF when silenced. I have no idea and I've never tried, but I'm gonna go with sure, why not? Giver can learn the F magic RF ability. What does that even mean? Sure. More than one GF with the same junction ability is junction to a character. The effect of those abilities remains the same. Yes? All status changes return to normal after battle. No. Use the attack and draw commands without junctioning a GF. You can use attack, but you can't use draw. When you set Squall's Gunblade on auto, there is no need to press RB. Yes. Manage that determines strength and effectiveness of magic. Yes. When using auto to junction, you can only choose attack or defense. No, there's the third one. A Grat uses sleep attacks. What the fuck is a Grat? What? Sure. Fuck. Yes. I don't remember what I put. I don't remember what I put. No. I don't remember. Oh, fucking goddamn it. Fuck. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. Ooh, got him. So you can't summon them when they're silenced, okay. This is like such a goofy mechanic, but I kind of like it. Evade indicates how well you can evade physical attacks. Higher evade stat reduces hits from physical attack. Like multi-hits? Or like... I don't... Sure. Using HP... Or using HP against enemies. Using fire against enemies that absorb fire raises their HP. Yes. Squall's finishing blow is different depending on the type of gunblade he uses. Fucking what? Huh? I don't know. I think we're getting too far into the test and I'm spoiling myself. Using F magic RF, you can refine 5 magics from 1 M stone piece. I don't know what any of this is. Only one rare card exists in the whole world. I'm gonna go with no on that one. A bull sometimes uses fire. I don't know what that is. No. Spirit only relates to using Confuse. Higher spirit stat increases the likelihood of... I'm gonna go with no on that. A Gizzard drops mini screws. I could just tweet this with no context and it would just be the same feeling that I have right now. This just means nothing to me. It's just words. I don't even fucking know, dude. Enemies level up as you do. I'm gonna go with no on that, unless... I mean, I don't think they gain experience. Ooh. 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 This is like one of my test scores in my fucking, what class was that? It was like my matrices class in college. It's like my test scores in that class. Yeah, just be better at things I don't understand. Just do better. That's what my fucking professor told the class. I don't know if I've ever told that story on stream. I had a class in college where I had to learn nothing but matrices. If you don't know what matrices are, they're garbage. It involves a lot of weird math and things like that. But the professor literally, and I mean quite literally, taught nothing. And I mean actually nothing. Like, literally fucking nothing. Like, every class, like, every day of class was, most likely his assistant just doing problems out of the book, and that was it, and not explaining anything. He would just do them. And when the final came around, literally everybody failed the class, so he had to shift the letter grade system to letter grades. That's how bad it was. It was awful. I mean, when I was at university, I took, oh god, I took Calc 1 and Calc 2 in community college, and I took Calc 3 and Calc 2 and Calc 1 again, or no. I took Calc 1 and Calc 3 in university, and Calc 3 was fucking awful because I had the one professor, the one Calc 3 professor that made us draw all of the 3D shapes in a 3D space, like on paper for a test, and it had to be accurate. The one professor that made us do it, out of all the other professors, fucking pissed me off, hated it. Awful. And it's funny because the professor I had for Calc 1 again, that I had to retake it for a slightly better grade, I had to do with my GPA, but when I took that class, I passed it like with flying colors, so because I had already taken Calc 1 and it's super easy. I didn't have a problem with it, but god, Calc 3 was terrible. And then I had another class that was I call it Black Magic Math, and it was oh my god, what was the fuck? It was discrete math. And the entire point of the class is to prove things with logic, and that's it, but like, it just doesn't make fucking sense at all. Yeah, it's proofs. Like, you're basically like proving theories. It's so stupid. I hate it. I hated it. It was dumb. It didn't make any sense. I didn't care. Didn't need it. No, it's... discrete math is literally 1 + 1 = 2. You ask that to or what does 1 + 1 equal? And then, they say 2, and you ask, why? That's discrete math. It just... ooh, hate it. Hate it. Please go inside right away. The train to Timber will be leaving shortly. Okay. Yeah, it's garbage. It's so bad. There were a lot of classes I hated in university. Hated it. Not to mention all my coding classes, which was the reason which is like the reason why I dropped out of college, which was a whole other story, but I don't want to get into that. This train is awesome. It's going so fast and it's under the ocean. Whatever. The Transcontinental Railroad, baby. Even runs through an underground tunnel to get to timber. Pretty cool, huh? Sure is. Guess you're not interested. By the way, Squall, you don't have to use the ticket to get inside. I mean, we're already in the train. So, I mean... kinda already did that. Okay, we can go inside now. Confirming, access granted. I'm gonna go check the... okay, she talks way too fast. Thanks. I can't read that fast. I was looking at chat for a second. Let's go check it out, Squall. Yes, train. Yo, check it out. So this is Seed's private chamber. Whoa. Oh yeah, awesome! He's like screaming, it's like muffled in the background. Oh my god, this is so cool, Squall, you gotta see this! Oh my god, this is so cool. So for a dumb person in the UK, in the States you have high school up to 18, then college, then university. No. So it's either just community college, or just university, or community college and university. So for me, for me over here, we have to take standardized testing. Like I had to take a thing called the SAT and the ACT. And depending on your scores, if they're good enough and your grades are good in high school, you can go into university immediately, which is like the quote better thing to do, you know, like you want the good grades so you can go to the good school, that type of thing. I didn't take standardized tests very well, so I had to go to community college for 2 years. So I did that, got my AA, and then after that, I had to... hold on, let me pause this so I don't have to listen to that. So after that, I applied to my university that I wanted to go to, and they said, hey, you can't come here yet because you haven't taken these classes yet, even though the community college told me that if I had my degree from them, it would be fine. And guess what? It wasn't. So then I had to spend another basically year doing prerequisite classes to just apply to get into my college. So it's been 3 years now. And then I got to university, and I ended up spending another 3... yeah, like 3 or 4 years doing even more prerequisite stuff and retaking some courses to get into my specific like, I guess, division or like category of classes, which was I was taking comp sci at the time. I was a computer science major, and that was like 2 years or so of taking prereqs to get into just that division. And then it was going to take me another 4 years of more prereq to finally get my bachelor's degree. So it would have been a total of about 7 or 8 years just to get my bachelor's. So twice the amount of time that it should take to get a bachelor's. So I was in my 7th year when I dropped out, because I was losing my fucking mind and I was tired of it. And that was also right when my prepaid like college money had run out, and I didn't want to get like a huge student loan. That was another thing, but that was like a side issue, really, more so than me losing my fucking mind. And yeah, my situation specifically was very, very roundabout and very, very jank, shall we say. It was something, and I hated it. It was a lot, yeah. I mean, I was technically like only maybe another year or two, and then I was done. But like, I couldn't stand it because it was mostly prereq stuff, and then like, again, all the coding classes became an issue because my coding classes it was 2 or 3 classes in a row where you had to get a minimum of a B to pass. And if you didn't pass that class within 2 or 3 tries, you were kicked out of the program. So that didn't help the stress at all. And then I think a lot of the other excess classes were like, oh god, a lot of them were like some side stuff. I would have needed to do an internship at some point, and then that would have been a whole thing, but I never made it that far, so yay for me. All right, enough of that tangent. More video games. I'm glad you're so excited. They even have magazines here. Oh boy. Pet Pals Volume 1. Yep, instead now I'm Funny Streamer Man. Another minor tangent. It just sucks because, like, genuinely when I went to college, like, or when I went to community college, I didn't really know what I wanted to do other than, like, coding and stuff. I liked it. It was fun. And then, like, the more I got into it and the more I did it in university, the more I hated it because of, like, how the classes were done and everything. It just felt bad. So, TLDR, university basically killed the only drive that I had to, like, do something. So that's fun. I'd probably mess with coding casually if I wanted to, but god, I just fucking hated it. Yeah, it just sucks. It was just mostly like how the professors did things and all that fun stuff. But now when I started streaming, the only reason I really committed to it was because, starting off I was doing pretty well for like stream stuff. I got partnered within like a month and a half, I think, when I first started. So the start was good, and then like while I was streaming like really early on, that was like right before I was like, I'm done with college. I don't want to do this anymore. But been a wild ride the last 4 years. Been a thing. And I think I'm finally done with that tangent because I don't want to think about this anymore. Oh my god. I'm running out of water. Anyway, video games. Nah, it's fine. It's just a pain. It was a pain, and thinking about that again is just annoying to me because it reminds me of how annoyed I was in college. But anyway, back to video games. This is pretty damn amazing. It pays to be a member of Seed. Don't worry, we could talk about Zell's jorts. Oh no, I can't. Oh no, why did you call them jorts? You didn't have to call them jorts, and now I can't unsee it. I can't unthink about it. I need it to get out of my brain, and it's just there now. Zell wears jorts, and now I just can't get it out of my head. They are, in fact, jorts. Squall, you know anything about Timber? Nope. Thought so. Well, let me fill you in. Timber used to be a country surrounded by deep forests. But 18 years ago, Galbadia invaded. Timber fell quite easily to Galbadia. Now Timber is under Galbadian occupation. It's said there's a whole bunch of resistance factions, big and small. And? Nope, that's it. So they're a faction that got taken up. I guess Galbadia is like the empire of this game, air quotes. Thank you, Mr. Know-It-All Zell. Hey, no prob. I'm not feeling well. She's getting motion sick. God, I feel that. You should get some rest if you're tired. I'm really sleepy. You okay? Hey, huh? Uh-oh. What the? Something's wrong with me. I feel sleepy. Uh-oh. What's going on? Uh-oh. No, no, the tinnitus! Oh, God! What is this? Tinnitus. This took a weird turn. What the fuck? Laguna, are you sure this is the right way? What the fuck is happening right now? What? Lord Laguna Kairos? What? What? Ghost? I'm so fucking confused. What do you mean you don't remember the famous Final Fantasy VIII character Kairos and the main character Laguna? Oh boy, not again. Dream, where am I? Fuck. I don't know what's happening. Oh, can we not? Okay, there we go. This is very trippy. Hello? This music? Is he using a fucking anchor? What is that? Or a big ass like kunai? I don't even know what that is. Or I guess it's just a big ass spear. Or a harpoon? Okay. He has to run over and grab it. That's so funny. I love the weapon that I think it's Kairos is holding. They're not like knives, but there's a specific name for them. I can't remember what they're called. I'm confused. Qatar, that's it. That's the one. I think the best part about the harpoon is like how fucking chunky it is. Like that thing is meaty. It's heavy. Hey, aren't we here to fight a war, you know, against the almighty Timber army? Yeah, so why are we wasting our time messing around with these animals? Well, you see, it's just that, don't tell me we're lost again. Anyway, we're going home. Going home. Delling City. Here we come. Wait, Laguna. Water. Hey, you can't park in the middle of the street. Tell that to anyone that drives in Florida. Chill, man, it's cool. Alright then, how about a drink? We're not just here for the booze, are we? Got a war to fight. So we'll get smashed and then we'll charge. Kairos, Ward, you two seem to misunderstand. I just want to have a friendly drink with you two. Just blocking the fucking street. Remember when we were playing a Squall and we were like actually doing plot and like things made sense? Those were good times. I remember when the game made sense. Down? Oh, No, we've completely derailed of making sense already. Like, you had me at, like, you know, we're going to Timber and we're doing the thing, and now it's just like, here's 3 other characters that you don't know anything about. It's like, Look, I don't question where the bar is, man. It could be anywhere. I played some weird games in my day. I mean, I'm just looking around. It's called exploring. I'm not lost, I'm just looking around without any sort of direction. Oh, fuck. Oh, like the camera angle swapped on me, okay. There's a hotel. Hey, Laguna, you back to see her again? I wish I had any fucking idea what was going on right now. Welcome, please step up to the counter. There's the bar. Bar question mark? Welcome, your usual table is ready. Excuse me, like answering as Squall. Alright, I'm there. Thanks. Is this a dream? Laguna's pretty cute. What's going on? What's happening to me? Wait, so were we all having the same weird, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not fever dream. It's like, not astral projecting. Like, oh my god, what's the fucking word? Not, I guess delusion, maybe. Echo, kind of, maybe? Vision? Yeah, vision probably be more accurate. Hallucination, too. At Easeman. We're going all out tonight, right, boys? May I take your order? May I take your head, sir? The usual. Me too. Keep them coming. I want to understand what's happening. I'm so confused. So Laguna, Julio should be making her appearance soon. You going for it tonight? Yeah, go for it. Whatever, man. Can't you see she's working? Don't go back on your word. Come on, go wave to her. Give me a break. So you say, but we know you'll do it. Just like slams the keyboard. He like trips up the stairs. Is this guy serious? To be so close to Julia. Oh my god, dude. Uh-oh. My leg's cramping up. Oh, I'm getting a Charlie horse. Oh my god. There he goes. He like falls up the stairs and like hits his head on the piano. Sad. Damn, dude. Brutal. Oh, he's trying again. Never mind. What is fucking happening, dude? Good work, Laguna. Mission successful. Here, have a seat. I didn't think you'd actually do it. Our popularity rating's gone up a point. Yeah, but you got a pretty pitiful figure up there. I'd say you're about a -3 on the manliness scale. Say what you want. Ugh. Julia sure is pretty. In the business, we call Laguna a simp. Huh? Laguna, we're taking off. Hey, what's the rush? It's on us tonight. Relax and stay a while, Laguna. A Marcus Phoenix looking ass. May I? What? He's cramping up. Did I interrupt anything? No. Oh my god, Laguna, please. Please sit down. It's called act like a fucking human being. Oh man, it's really her. Oh my god, oh geez, man, oh my god. Girl, oh my god. You okay now? Kind of. I mean, he's pitching a tent right now, probably, but... How's your leg? Leg? Oh, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Happens all the time when I get nervous. Were you nervous? Oh yeah, I'm still kinda. You can relax. You have oh my god, you don't have to get nervous around me. Oh, sorry. Say, would you like to talk somewhere private? I have a room here. He just like pops in your room. Well, it's pretty hard to talk freely here. Everyone's listening in. To everyone standing there looking at them. Oh my god. If you'd like to, please come by. I've been wanting to talk to you. You don't want to? Of course I do. Then I'll go ahead and wait for you. Ask for my room at the front desk, okay? Am I dreaming? This is a dream. This is a dream. God, this is so fucking weird. No, this can't be a dream. Julie wants to talk to me. Oh my god. I'm like losing it, Chief. I don't know what's happening. I'm lost. I know Zyros told me that this game is a fucking fever dream, but like, it's only been like 5 hours total, and I'm already lost. It's just the two of us. Get it together, Laguna. I always screw up by talking about myself too much. It's always been like that, but not tonight. I'm all ears for Julia. Time to use my manly charm and help Julia with her problem. I mean, it's certainly going off the rails really quick. Like, I was expecting when we, like, passed out in, like, the room that, you know, it would be like, oh my god, we got captured or something, or oh, we're kidnapped and prisoners by the Galbadian army, or they intercepted the Sheet's plan to do the thing, but it's like, okay, you guys fell asleep. Here's 3 other characters and a whole other side plot. What? And I want to reiterate, too, what I said yesterday, was that so far, this game mechanically is my favorite. We've kind of gone off the rails a little bit, for plot-wise. Which is Julia's room? Wait. Is he really going? Ah, Mr. Laguna Luar. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that. Kind of like noir, but with an L. Been expecting you. Let me show you to Miss Julia's room. What will our brave hero Lasagna do? Thanks for coming. No, not at all. Thank you for inviting me. Have a seat. He sits on the chair. I was about to say he's gonna bravely sit on the bed. Is he not gonna sit? Going so we haven't even talked yet. What am I supposed to do? Laguna won't fucking sit. He's a goddamn coward. Like, don't get me wrong, my dude. I've been there in, like, fucking middle school and, like, early high school, but, like, my dude, it's just a girl. Come on. The person. It's fine. She just wants to have a conversation. No, it's not that. It's just that I'm a big fan of yours, so I'm really kind of nervous, you know? So that's why you come to hear me play so often. You saw me. He like jumps out the window. Hey, you're always smiling while listening, right? I would love if he just jumped out the fucking window right now. That'd be so funny. You have beautiful eyes, though. They look a bit scared now. Don't worry, I'm not going to pluck them and eat them. I just want to talk, gazing into those eyes. She's being a little weird, not gonna lie. Would you like a drink? Wine, perhaps? Must be dreaming. Oh no, she's weird too! Yeah, I don't like fighting too much, but you get to travel, you know, seeing new places and stuff. And it's fun, because Kairos and Ward are always with me. Hey, we should go out drinking sometime. What do you say? And, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So I want to quit the army and become a journalist. Oh my god, he's just rambling about himself. So I could tell people about all the things I've seen on my travels. He's already loosened up. So like the other day, one of my articles made the reader's column. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, that was way cool. I'm happy for you. Oh yeah, and then this went on for about 5 hours. Yikes, I'm talking too much again. Oh no. Oh no, she's not saying anything. Oh no. Oh no, we goofed it. Yes? Don't bet yourself, like, your dreams for the future. I want to sing, not just play the piano, but sing too. Oh, I'd really love to hear it, but I can't. I'm no good at writing lyrics. I'm a writer? That must be tough. But thanks to you, I think I can come up with something. Thanks to me? Yes. The many faces you've shown me. Times when you were hurt, worried, or felt pain deep inside you. Your smile, your face, your eyes. I'm gonna write a song about you. You've shown me something. I think I can come up with a song. Yeah, all this from one singular conversation. Like I said, he probably rambled on for hours. Wow, I must be dreaming. It's not a dream, is it? Laguna, new orders. Meet by the presidential residence on the double. Can we meet again? Of course. I have to come hear you sing. No, watch, she has like a terrible singing voice. Train announcement, next stop, Timber. Okay. What the fuck just happened? That was nice and all, but why? How? And again, why? I can't believe Squall's fucking dead. They just leave him there. See, like this, like imagine this thing with like Squall just stuck on the floor like this, but like Laguna walking up the stairs to the piano and then falling, and he just stays like this for like 10 minutes. Because it's one of those things where it's like he's like laying on the ground, like in a split-second decision, it's like, oh god, I could get up and get laughed at, and it's like, or I stay down on the ground and like pretend like I'm actually hurt and someone can come help me. But then it lasts a little too long, and he's not quite sure if he should get up yet or just stay there, and he stays there for a little too long because no one helps him. Were we all asleep? Maybe someone released some sleeping gas. There's a lot of people who resent seed. Maybe. Better be careful. Am I missing anything? Anyone hurt? Just speaking from experience, what are you talking about? I would never do that. I've never done that in my life. Nope. Never. And I mean that literally, but like the idea of that is very funny. I don't think so. What a relief. Everything's cool with me. Are we just not gonna acknowledge what happened? I had such a nice dream. I had a dream too. It wasn't nice though. Okay, so only Squall saw all of that. I dreamt I was a moron. Oh, damn, Squall. Oh my god, he's fucking savage. Squall kind of fucking mean. I mean, he's not wrong, but like, damn, dude. We will be arriving in Timber shortly. For those getting off, please be sure you have all your belongings. Seriously, Sir Laguna was so cool. Okay, so they did all see it. No. Hey, there was a Laguna in my dream too. He's a Galbadian soldier, right? Laguna, Kairos, and Ward. So they did all have the same dream. Huh? That's it. That's what? There's no way we can understand this. Let's just concentrate on our first mission. Yeah, let's just ignore it and ignore the weird thing where we all had the same dream. I guess you're right. We'll put this incident on hold. I'll report it to the headmaster once we get back to Garden. We should be there soon, eh? Here we go. Psych yourself up, baby. Oh, you just poofed out of existence. Ooh, still sleepy. Again, should really acknowledge that. I feel like, especially after that, Like, Final Fantasy VII never really got that weird. I feel like 8's gonna be really weird. I have this feeling, especially after that it's gonna get weird. Of the forests of timber, oh, the forests of timber sure have changed. But the hours are still around. Welcome to Timber, sir. Come with me, sir. Okay, that was pretty weird, actually, when Tifa was in the live stream with Cloud and, like, they were going through all of his memories. That was pretty weird, but, like, at least plot-wise, it still, like, moved the plot forward, you know? Like, it was a weird situation, but, like, it helped explain a lot, right? That, what we just did was just, like, what the fuck's happening? Like you said, treat this game like Kingdom Hearts, but Kingdom Hearts makes sense to me. Kingdom Hearts makes sense. That shit made no sense. It does to me. I understand Kingdom Hearts. I went through all the games recently. Like, I understand the plot of Kingdom Hearts and everything, but, like, that shit was like, what? Yes, Kingdom Hearts makes sense once you have all the information. Well, I mean, that depends on if you play the games in, like, release order or, like, plot order, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Well, I guess release order, yeah, because if you play 2 before you know the things that happen in 358 over 2 days, then that shit gets a little weird. Which was little me when I played Kingdom Hearts 2 for the first time, and I was just like, what the fuck is happening? What was that title? It's Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. Yeah. That's an actual Kingdom Hearts game. And it's very, very important to the plot. Like, I mean, really important. Yeah, it's 179. Hold on. And yes, the title of the game does make sense when you actually play it. Hold on. I'm trying to remember the exact reason why, but hold on. Yeah, okay. I remember now. Alright, please, this way, sir. Well, I mean, it's in the same vein as, like, I guess as a more recent example, because I kind of noticed this too when we played 7, was, like, the logo for 7 doesn't make sense to me. It's like, huh, that's weird, and then you play 7, you're like, oh, I get it now. Or, I guess another one would be, I think 15, Final Fantasy 15 is the same way. There's another Final Fantasy game that's also kind of like that, where, like, the logo makes sense after you play it, you know? Because, like, when I played 358 over 2 days, and there's, like, a cinematic thing that shows all the cutscenes and stuff, and, like, gives you a plot synopsis of what happens in the collection. Once you play that, or, like, see it, it makes sense. It's like, oh my god. Mind fucking blown, because it's actually really cool. So you guys are seeds. I'm the squad leader. I'm the squad leader. Squall. This is Zell and Selfie. Nice to meet you. I'm the leader of the Forest Owls. Handshake, Squall. Okay. Okay, he also has no people skills like Cloud. So let's get on with it. What do we do? Just take it easy. Here, let me introduce you. Looks like you already met Watts. I guess it's just our princess then. It's the princess's nap time, sir. Oh man. Hey Squall, sorry, but could you go get the princess? She's in the last room up those stairs. Some of our other guys are in the room on the way. Are in the room on the way. Ask them if you get lost. Were you hired to run? Were we hired to run errands? Well, are you angry? We're not gophers. We're seed special forces. This is the last time for this kind of thing. Oh whoa! Okay. Also, last thing I'll say about Kingdom Hearts before I, or to prevent myself from going in a tangent about it like I did when we were playing Dying Light. It's really not that bad. Like, genuinely, like, the plot is not that confusing to follow if you play them in, like, the plot order that, or kind of the plot order, kind of release kind of plot order for certain things. You do a mix of them. It's just, there's a lot of shit in the lore, that's all. But once you understand it and you have all the information, it makes sense. That's the lady. That's her. Hey, you're, you know, from the party. So does that mean you're a seed? It's the lady. I'm Squall, the squad leader. I can't get the joke out of my head. There's two others with me. They told me to come in here. Yeah, seed is here. Take it easy. It's just that I'm so happy. I've been sending requests to Garden forever, but but nothing. I'm so glad I spoke to Sid directly. Oh? So you were looking for the headmaster at the party? You know Cypher? Unfortunately, yes. Well, he's the one who introduced me to Sid. Sid is such a nice man. I really didn't think Sid would come out to help a measly little group like us. But after explaining our situation to him, Sid gave the go-ahead right away. Now that you guys are here, we'll be able to carry out all kinds of plans. Also, awfully convenient that she just happens to be... Oh, well, no, never mind, I guess, because... Well, maybe... Or, I guess it's more convenient that we so happen to be put on this mission. Unless she specifically asked for it, but I'm not sure. Yes? I'm going back to the others. Okay, let's go. Squall, is he here? He? Cypher? No, he's not a seed. Oh. Oh no, does she like Cypher too? Oh yeah, my name's... Renoa. Very pleased to meet you, Squall. That's gonna be weird for me because one of my raid members in TTD was Renoa. That's gonna throw me off really bad. Team members dance quite well, don't they? Approach your target inconspicuously at a dance party. There may be missions requiring this sort of subterfuge. It's expected of Seed to learn various skills. Oh, so it's work-related. That's too bad. Doggy, what the dog doing? Here, let me introduce you. This is my partner. Oh my god, do we... Angelo! Oh, you get to name the dog. That's so cute. Angelo is really smart. Here, let me tell you. Renoa's limit break is Angelo. Okay. The tricks Angelo can learn are listed on the status screen. The fourth status screen lists all the tricks that Angelo can learn. What a good dog. The gauge on the right indicates how much has been learned. When the gauge is full, the trick has been learned. Angelo Cannon. If the gauge is not full, the trick has yet to be learned. To learn a new trick, move the cursor to the trick name and press A. Now as Renoa walks around, the gauge will fill up, and Angelo will learn the trick. You select a trick that has already been learned. There will be a message before you close the screen. If there is still a trick to learn, be sure to select it. You can learn new tricks by reading a magazine called Pet Pals. Oh, that was the thing we got. It's reading Pet Pals access the screen to change the settings. That's all for Renoa's limit breaks. Smart, huh? I have some important work to do now. Be good, Angelo. Okay, I'll meet you there. What the dog doing? No, he's so sad. What the dog doing? I don't know if I can check the dog cannon now. We can. Damages all enemies. Okay. Cool. I have the Pet Pal thing. Look at the picture! Oh my god. Look at the Pet Pals. We bring the latest pet news to dog lovers. Your dog learns a trick to damage enemies in this issue. Your dog comes to your rescue when you are in grave danger. It's called Angelo Strike. As you dog lovers already know, walk with your dog to help them learn this trick. So, do we have it now? We do. Dog. This is Zell. And Selfie. Hi, everyone. This way. Are we, like, in a train right now? I didn't actually, like, look how we got in here. I was distracted talking about Kingdom Hearts. Just stand anywhere you want. Wait. Okay, like the music started and it was like, it reminded me of something from 14 immediately. This is a full-scale operation. A resistance the Forest Owls will be forever known in the pages of Timber's independence. Exciting, huh? It all started when we got a hold of top-secret information from Golbadia. I got the info, sir. There's a VIP from Golbadia coming to Timber. Super VIP. The guy's name is Vinzer Delling, our arch enemy and the president of Golbadia. Vinzer Delling is a scoundrel. He's a dictator, not a president, not even popular in Golbadia, sir. President Delling is taking a private train from the Golbadian capital. Our plan is to Blow it to smithereens with a rocket launcher. Okay. Damn selfie? Not quite. So get to the point. Just tell us what to do. Shall I begin? Oh god. First, I'll go over the model. The yellow train at the top right is our base. We're riding in it right now. Right next to it is the dummy car. We made it to look just like the president's car. Their train has 3 cars. First, there's the locomotive, followed by the first escort. The red car is the president's car. Delling should be inside. The last car is the second escort. Once we get on this one, we begin the operation. Our ultimate goal is to seize the president in his car using our base. That means we'll have to switch our dummy car for the president's car. We'll use the 2 switch points leading up to Timber to carry out this operation. Okay, now I'm going to explain the procedures in 7 steps. 1. Sneak on board second escort. We'll get on the roof of the second escort by jumping from our dummy car. Step 2. Proceed cautiously across the roof of the second escort. The second escort car is the only one that is equipped with sensors, sir. A high-tech officer is on board. I'll talk about the sensors later. Step 3. Proceed across the roof of the president's car. We can move across the roof of the president's car without worrying too much. Delling hates the company of his guards and being surrounded by sensors and being surrounded by sensors and keeps them away from his car. Step 4. Uncouple the first escort car. We'll have to complete the uncoupling before the first switch point. If we don't, boom, game over, right? Yeah, so we'll have to move fast. I'll explain the uncoupling process later. Oh boy, a lot of information. Have the dummy car and our base move in after uncoupling. After the car is uncoupled, well, the dummy car and our base move in. At this point, our train and their train will be unlinked. At this point, our train and their train will be linked and be moving together. Yeah, the way they're wording it is much more complicated. Like, visually in my head, I had this already, but then, like, they're taking, like, way longer to explain it. Step 6. Uncouple the second escort car. This is the last uncoupling. The process will probably be similar to the first one. Step 7. Escape with the president car and our base. If all goes well, we should be able to escape with the president's car. After that, we'll return to our base, prepare to confront Delling. Yep. We have exactly 5 minutes. Don't fuck it up. So get on thing, go across thing, go across other thing, uncouple thing, switch the thing, uncouple thing, leave. If we fail, our train will collide with theirs at the switch point and it'll be all over. Don't forget that. 5 minutes? You sure that's enough? According to the simulation we ran, it should only take 3 to complete the operation. Piece of cake for seeds, right? Of course, too easy. Okay, now let's talk about how to avoid sensors on the second escort. Go ahead, Watts. The guards have a sound sensor and a temperature sensor, sir. Any sound will trigger the sound sensor, so move across very quietly. The blue guard is carrying this sensor. The temperature sensor will go off if you remain stationary, sir. The red guard the guard in red is carrying this one. When the guard opens the blind, it means he is checking the sensor, so be careful. The range on these sensors is equal to the length of the window, so keep an eye on the window below. So exactly how do we avoid them? Stop if there is a blue guard below you. Run if there is a red guard. Okay. I'm gonna take a picture of that. Should have probably made it so that the red guard was stop. Make more sense in my brain, but I'm just gonna take a picture of that just in case. Red light means go. Basically run or stop depending on which guard is below you. Yeah, that's what I said. Red. just go on red, and then like the joke being that a red light means stop in real life. That's about it for the sensors. Next, let's talk about how to uncouple the escort cars. A question: how can you uncouple the cars from a moving train? We can't uncouple the cars directly. Instead, we'll have to tamper with the control system that manages the coupling. We temporarily disable the circuit for the connection, the car will uncouple automatically. To disable it, we have to enter several codes. We have the codes. Renoa has them, sir. I'll be in charge of relaying the codes to Squall. Squall, you'll slide down on the side of the train using a cable and enter the codes into the system. Now, I need you to listen carefully. Oh no, oh no, no, oh my god, no. Oh no. Oh boy. Taking a picture of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I hate that B is 1. But I can probably remember that. The keypad won't have numbers. Instead, it'll be the 4 buttons. Oh boy. So it's 2, 4, 1, 3. For instance, if I relayed the code 3, 3, 1, 2, 4. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's at least clockwise. It makes sense. You have to be quick and precise. You'll have about 5 seconds. Oh boy. Otherwise, the code will change and the pass entries will become invalid. So like we said, you have to enter all the codes to disable connections. After we uncouple the cars, we'll have to wait for the others to operate the rail switch. Remember, we only have 5 minutes to do everything. Okay. Make sure that you're prepared. Okay, let's try practicing entering the code. You have enter 3 codes and you'll be finished. If you want to quit, hold down LB. 4, 1, 1, 2. Oh my god. 4, 3. Oh god, you have to remember it. 2, 3, 1, 2. 2, 3, 1, 2. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's not too bad, but you gotta like really remember it like right off the bat. You got it? In the real thing, there's a strict time limit leading up to the switch point. Don't forget that. Also, the weird thing about it is like I can't just spam it really quick. You have to wait for the next input or it goofs it. So I gotta be patient, but not goof it. By the way, this model's nice, but the president's car looks kind of shabby. Why is that? Yeah, Renoa made it. That's why. We bought everything else at the gift store. Oh, I thought some kid made it. The paint job sucks too. That's so mean. Yeah, kind of. Why is Squall so mean? Oh my god. Oh, shut up. I made it look like that on purpose. It represents my hatred towards Delling. Hatred, eh? Yeah, right. It's one of the ugliest things I've ever seen in my life. You must really hate him. God, dude, why is everyone so fucking savage in this game? Are you guys finished enough about the model? Can we get on with it now? God, everyone is so mean. No, they're ripping on fucking Renoa for making the train car. Oh my god. Look at my glasses. And I would love to read the text in front of me, but I can't. Dude, everyone is so mean in this game. You understand? Sure. Let's decide on the party. Getting information is my specialty, sir. Ouch, my stomach. Oh, my crippling diarrhea. We're moving again. I'll go take a look. Talk to Watts when you're ready. The sooner the better. Okay, so I can't change Renoa into the party. Okay. Onward! First, I'm going to save the game. Have you seen the dummy of the president, sir? If you haven't, please take a look and see. It's a real piece of art. I know the kidnapping plan must be tough, but best of luck to you, sir. There's a dummy of him? Where? Did this? The dummy looks real, huh? No one will ever realize that's a fake. President's dummy, I'm in a bad mood right now. If there is nothing in particular, I ordered you to leave immediately. It looks real, huh? Okay, that's funny. Thought it was this guy for a second, but no, it's not. Mr. Streamer, don't goof it in front of everybody. I would never in my life goof playing a video game. I take my job very seriously, and I do not make mistakes. Perfect gamer. Oh god. Squall over here. We'll catch up with the second escort soon. Let's get ready. We should time our jumps well after we catch up to them, save some time. From now on, we have exactly 5 minutes to complete the operation. Let's try to use every second. And then Squall missed and died. Squall, over here. I mean, they're just talking. Whatever, dude. This is the president's car. After we get across, we'll proceed with the first uncoupling. Oh no, this is extremely dangerous. Sir, everything is in order, sir. You again. That's 27 times now. How many more times do you have planned to disturb me with that meaningless report? Sir, I'm sorry, sir, but it is my duty, sir. Hard to believe that anyone would put up with this nonsense. Also, I just realized, were the guards in the previous train Biggs and Wedge? I just noticed that because they were being goofy. I don't know if I paid attention to that or not. Is this none of my business? Dismissed. Sir, yes, sir. Also, access thing for the $10 donation. Not just randos, okay. There goes my next month's paycheck! How am I gonna propose to her now? I'm gonna have to put it off again. Oh my god, that's so shitty. Oh no. This is the first escort. We're gonna uncouple this first. Like Watt said, there should be 2 guards on this train. Selfie and Zell, you guys keep an eye on the guards. Just let us know early you see them coming. Alright, I'll watch the blue guard. I'll take the red. The red guard is closer. Squall, you might want to keep an eye on him too. Hold down LB to look to— oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, ready to enter the codes? Yes. Disable the coupling. Yep. System to enter the code is down there. You can't miss it. Press down to go down. Come back up, press up. Won't be able to come up and enter the codes. Be careful. Okie dokie. You have 4 minutes left. Okie dokie. Three, 2, 1. That was easy. 2221. All right. They're being very generous with these. FMV! Smooth. That is actually kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. What should I do? I know he's not gonna like it, but it's my job. Sir, everything's in order, sir. Huh. Not angry. Phew. That's strange. Oh, he's reading the paper. I wonder where he got it. What, is there a problem? Dummy president. I'm in a bad mood right now. There's nothing in particular. I ordered you to leave immediately. Sir, yes, sir. That's so funny. You don't just stay there. Get back to your station. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There goes another paycheck. That's 2 in one day. What the heck? This is the right train? Interior looks different. Looks shabbier. Maybe not. This is going conveniently well. What am I gonna do? No ring and now no more candlelit dinner. Never gonna be able to get married. This is the second escort. After this, we're home free. I think there are 2 guards in this train too. Zell and Selfie are up ahead, working on uncoupling our train from theirs. Oh boy. You're in your own this time. Watch your right side, hold on RB. Okay. 5 codes. 5 codes? Fucking shit, dude. 3 minutes to do 5 of them. Two, 2, 4, 4. Three, 3, 1, 4. Whoop. Three, 1, 3, 3. Two, 1, 3, 3. Oh, fucking shit! I goofed it. It has been goofed. Ah, it's nothing. It's fine. Four, 1, 2, 2. At least they weren't mean enough to give you a fucking game over. 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. Also, the game said that it was only going to be the buttons when we were doing it, but it does show the numbers. Also, yeah, the timer did extend. 1, 3, 4, 2. We can get one more. We can get one more. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. 1, 1, 4, 2. I think I would have been in the middle of putting in the code or done by now, but better to be safe. Got time. Oh no, what's the code? Oh, it's so complicated, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, I guess the other train car is just gonna stop. Or is it gonna ram into the other one? There we go. Finally, we've waited so long for this encounter with VIII, sir. Excellent, sir. Well done, sir. Super duper, sir. Well done. Leave the intelligence up to me, sir. Oh, whoa. You three, tell me when you're ready to go. As soon as you're ready, I'll begin serious negotiations with the president. Serious negotiations. Better make sure my GF's equipped. Oh god. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my god, I need water. Hey yo, did it unequip the other things? Equip? Hold on. It unequipped my stuff! It unequipped my stuff and I'm upset. Raw magic item. Let me see. I'll give one to Renoa just in case something weird happens. Okay, should be good, maybe? Magic isn't junctioned. Okay. Save the game. Oop. President Delling, as long as you don't resist, you won't get hurt. And if I do resist, what do you do, young lady? Oh no, he's actually brave! What's wrong? Boo-hoo, too bad. I'm not the president, I'm what they call a body double. All these rumors about the many resistance groups in Timber. You pass along a little false information and they fall for it, how pathetic. Seems like there are only amateurs around here. Amateurs? My butt hurts from all this sitting. Young lady. Hello. So what did you have in store for me had I resisted? Why don't you tell me? Is he okay? Chief, you good? You okay? Quite amusing, though, for being such amateurs. How dare you insult the president? Okay. That was weird. He actually a monster. Hey, bud. You fell for it, you fucking clown! You idiot! He only has cure. Lame. Alright, well. We got plenty of magic. He's probably gonna do like a transformation thing or something. Fake president. Attacks in a strange way, but not very strong. However... Okay. I mean, I can't imagine anything weird happening. That'd be dumb. That wouldn't make any sense. Hello? He's a zombie! Amusing. This is amusing! This song is a banger, though, for real. He's dead. Whoa. Oh my god, he's transforming. I can't believe. Oh no, he's melting. I see. What the? Oh, he has double. The fuck did you just hit me with? What does he have? Berserk. Okay. And zombie. It's a pretty good boss theme. I wouldn't say it's better than Genova though. If we're talking about like specifically boss theme, like specific bosses or like keeping them out, I'm not sure. Like just generic boss theme, it's pretty up there. It's pretty up there. Oh, he's got darkness and berserk. That's super annoying. Speed this up a little bit. I have extra Asunas, not really. I'll use one. It's fine, I'm using magic anyway. Silenced, that's annoying. Holy mother of debuffs. Definitely want more doubles. Those are like super good. I'm gonna have to like look up all the other like generic boss themes to see which one is my favorite. But like, oh, darkness again. This one is kind of a banger. I actually don't remember how this works, but if you cast from the draw menu, does that use your magic that you have stored? I think it does. pretty sure it does. It doesn't? So if I just like picked like a random magic from draw. Okay. It's kind of neat. Fucking silence again! I think we might have enough magic for things. I'm just gonna start blasting them, I think. All we really need is like a few. Ouchie. Starting to think I should have bought more stuff before we left. What the fuck are you casting? I did not see. Oh, okay. Sir, are you hurt, please? Please cease. And draw keeps failing. God damn it. Holy motherfucking debuffs. I mean, we're struggling because I wasted a lot of turns just drawing again, and then I kind of fell behind on the debuff department. The fact that darkness slows my fucking turns is super annoying. Jesus fucking Christ. Ow. Trying to think of some sort of better strategy here, but I don't really want to use more of my items yet. I don't know how long it's going to be before we get a shop again. damage, big damage. Okay. That's fucking annoying. Hate that for me. And of course we missed. Needs Squall to like kind of hard carry here, Chief. No, don't silence Squall. No, my one weakness. No. All right, well, guess I'll die. I just got really weird deja vu for some reason. Holy shit. I mean, we're fine. It's just gonna take a while because, like, again, I kind of fell behind on debuffs and shit. Oh, is he dead? He's dead. I got a couple extra things out of it. And no XP. I thought about it, actually. I thought about just throwing a Phoenix down at him. Or just casting, like, Cure on him or whatever. But, eh. Man, I can't believe that the president was a fake. I can't believe we fell for it. Info, sir. New info. It's big news. I found out the real reason why the president's here, sir. The president's going to the TV station. Security's super tight, sir. The TV station? Why in Timber? I can broadcast just as easily from Golbadia. Do you think the Dillet communication tower has anything to do with this? What's that? Dillet has a communication tower that can transmit and receive radio waves. It had been abandoned for a long time, but the Golbadian army got it up and running yesterday. Oh, I get it. The only TV station that can handle broadcasts over the air is in Timber. Other stations use HD cable, which only supports online broadcasting. So what's that supposed to mean? They're planning on using radio waves. This way they can transmit images to regions without cable. I know that. What I want to know is, what is the president going to broadcast? Why use radio waves? There must be something they want to say to the whole world. What can it be? Everybody, love and peace. No, that's not it, Selfie. Boo! Boo, you stink! Like everyone's like, no. If I remember correctly, radio waves haven't been used in 17 years. Been that long? Wouldn't it be wonderful if the first broadcast could be the Declaration of Timber's Independence? Hey, that might be possible. Let's come up with a plan then. Can you guys give us a minute? They're just gonna have like a little meeting over there huddled up. Oh, debuffs do stay. Okay. Debuffs them. Okay, so he still has that. Can I just do this instead? Apparently you cannot cast Asuna on yourself? What a world we live in? Oh, that's right, he is silenced, duh. I'm paying attention. Call that a strategy meeting? Can we go home now? What about our contract? Shouldn't we check it, Squall? It's very funny that I'm stuck here and I'm trying to like time it to the rhythm, but whatever. Oh, okay. Can I leave? No? Oh, good timing. We've come up with a plan. Before we get into that, can I see your contract with our garden? Oh, sure. She like tears it to shreds. What's it say? Bottom Garden, hereafter referred to as Party A, acknowledges the Forest Owls, hereafter referred to as Party B, as the hiring party. Oh boy, legalese! Seed, hereafter referred to as Party C, shall be dispatched upon signing of this contract. Party C shall operate under the supervision. The hell? I don't get it. Oh yeah, that one's pretty confusing. When I told him I didn't understand, he gave me a different one. I too do not understand legalese. It is a fucking mess. It is such a nice man. What does it say this time? Oh, Sid, you okay? To the Forest Owls, this seed deployment contract will last until Timber achieves independence. Please make good use of each seed member. Wish you the best with your objective. Please understand that this contract is an exception and no replacement of any seed members can be made. Balam Garden Headmaster Sid Kramer. So we are stuck here until this entire country is independent. Cool. Until Timber's independence? That's so vague. Yeah. Hey, you're paid professionals, no complaining. Okay, let's decide on the parties. Gathering information is my specialty, sir. Ouch, my stomach. Should he see a doctor? The four of us, the ones who will be heading to the TV station will be... Oh. So. Because monk. Junction exchange. Oh, you can just straight up completely swap over the junction. Okay, that was something I was gonna worry about earlier, or thinking about earlier. So then, that would have saved me a headache, but... a little late for that now. Can we do that whenever now? Oh my god. Oh my god, this would have saved me so much time! She doesn't have magic! And you can just take all the magic from somebody. Oh my god. All of the magic. Oh, this is the best. The junction system definitely takes kind of a bit to get used to, but it's generally kind of cool. I still kind of like it so far. It's more so the menuing that's like the really hard part. Takes a bit to get used to. Seeing if anything was better. Nope. Wait, didn't we pick up that water? The water spells from the dream? Why do I have those? I mean, we do, I think. Yeah. The fuck? Hmm. I need to manually arrange this at some point, but I feel like that's going to be a headache. If I do indirect, then it's going to be scan, silence, and then double and protect cures all the way in the back. Good fucking lord. Oh god, do I have to... Oh, I'm going to have to manually arrange all of them, aren't I? Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, no. Hmm. Because I'm going to want it arranged in a specific way, and then doubles all the way at the back. I have to resist, but then I know I have to resist because, one, it's going to be a headache right off the bat, and then the more magic we get, the worse it's going to get. And I mean, like, it's going to get so much worse. Okie dokie. Yeah, I can do it backwards too. I was thinking that as well. The issue is gonna be when we start getting like way more shit, and then the list just gets really messy. But we'll see what happens. Also, when am I gonna get another payment? Because good lord, it's been forever. TV station, sir. It's quite close if you take the local train. The local and transcontinental trains have stopped running, sir. Nothing to worry about, sir. There must be someone in town who knows. Sure. Best of luck, sir. I'll be watching. I'll be keeping watch here. A guy dressed as a cadet gathering information. I was asking about the president's stay. I found it strange that a cadet would keep asking about the president. He was very polite and kept addressing me as sir. I think I know who you're talking about. He was taking care of 3 suspicious-looking characters from Balam. I'll go question every teenager in the area. No, we can't just go up to anybody and... Damn, these are citizens. We can't inflict any... How dare they try to kidnap the president? Not only is it disrespectful to the president, but also to us Goldbadian soldiers as well. I'll be sure to find them and throw their sad behinds in jail. Please hear me out to the very end. I know that feel. And we're back. Say, I remember now. I think the TV station is located behind a building called Timber Maniacs. Please head in that direction, sir. I hope you find it. What? Come on! The Goldbadian soldiers are coming. Lots of guards patrolling the city now. Please be careful. Seems like the hotel's not available either. You should be able to should you need to recover, use the Owl's Tear, sir. Heard it works wonders. I believe you can find it at the old man's house. I guess you won't be needing it anyway. You're all seeds. He'll be fine, right? Hey, it left him. Oh, is he's just gonna run after the train? Oh my god, he's just gonna chase after the fucking train. Hmm. Makes a GF forget an ability? What the fuck? Why the hell would you want to do that? Huh. That is really weird. What the dog doing? Oh. Perhaps an item shop in this trying time? Looks like the trains have stopped running. Usually the local trains would be running here. A lot of hustle and bustle. Weapon shop. It needs a remodel. Oh, you have to like... What the fuck? What? What? You have to like actually craft it? That's kind of neat. You already have it. Interesting. Why? Okay. Yo, does she have a dual disc? What is she holding? Oh, I see. She has an arm frisbee. The crossbow thing? That's weird. Perhaps... Kitty! Oh, no, it left! Money. I lost a rank? For what? What? What did I do? What did I do? Confirmed Seed hates cats. I pet the cat and they got mad. Nope. Bruh. Oh, it's like a boomerang. She has the danger frisbee. I really would love an item shop. Did I give up on Squall Struggle? No, I just missed it. I've been missing it recently. I'm not really listening to the sound cue as much as I should be. Also, the last few fights I've mostly been casting magic or draw spamming, so I haven't really done it as much. I actually finally learned how to do his LB. like the timing for it. It's like a rhythm, but it's like really quick. You have received 1 potion and everything leveled up. Holy shit. Yeah, we managed to beat Diabolos. It was not too bad. It was just kind of weird, and I probably shouldn't have done it that early. I did it like right when I got it. And then all he did was spam Demi, and like, that was it. So I can't die to Demi. And then he very rarely decided to actually hit me, so just pretty much cast Demi on him until he died. I don't like the child at the desk. They're just standing there, and it's upsetting to me. I don't... Oh no, I'm sorry, you can't stay here tonight. Can't say this out loud, but there are a bunch of roughnecks from Galbadia staying here right now. I understand, thanks, Miss DeMarco. Oh no, how long have we known each other? Call me Francesca. I'm behind you all the way, good luck. I think it's a child? I don't know what it is, it's concerning me. It's just standing there. Looks weird. And like, if he's standing behind the desk, then his legs are like really long. Like, really long. Like, spatially, his legs would be like as long as hers are, but his torso is like super small. Okay. Gatey gets mad if you go in without paying. That's funny. Well, didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay. Better keep your eyes peeled. You let one resistance member in here, your dear kids are, well, dead meat. Jesus Christ, alright. Confirmed Galbadians are for child murder. We have to get to the TV station fast. I can't bear to watch them suffer like this. I heard everyone here supports the resistance. You guys are such fools. Just imagine how much this place would thrive if you were loyal to us. This place is going to be stuck in the backwoods forever. And you, are you happy with your life? Blindly following orders every day, doing things you probably don't believe in? So what if we're undeveloped? We're not looking to thrive. All we want is to be able to stand on our own feet, to be independent and live according to what we believe. You guys are will probably never understand having thrown away your pride and dignity. We're not the fools you are.
You're both dead. No, you are the ones who will be dead.